but a huge game on the field for both these teams. Back to Adam Lundegaard to start it off. And looking out right
tonight tactically is to lock down some of these center spots in the midfield, but also provide assistance defensively and get rid of Silla.
There's McKenna. Ball falls to the feet. Kaczewski. Edwards trying to get in line, plays a good ball in, and Baselli was there but couldn't turn it on frame.
It's a beautiful ball. As quickly as you can create this opponent into uncomfortable situations, it's better, and that's where he's really good.
This could be uncomfortable, but Richmond's offside. Flag went up. They had a little 3-on-3, almost developing into a 4. Back to Parrish. Parrish gives it a, clips it in, and out by McKenna. Play to the front, near post, and Belou's, he's saying it came off of Parrish, but not going to get the call.
The service by Kaczewski again. I just talked about.
Smart in a little pocket of space. He's got options. Flag goes up, though, but Wickham was off his line anyway.
Notice where that comes from. This all started, though, from the step that you just saw from McKenna. You've got to have the understanding that there's patience, there's responsibility, and then when you can and cannot go. The second that you go, I said, you turn off.
At least 2 teams in that Final Four. Parrish drives it in on the doorstep, and it dinks around just barely. Trimnell just entered the match. The sophomore from South Carolina couldn't get any touch on it.
It's a heck of a ball, though. I mean, the look by Brandon Parrish, this is what I've mentioned to you so many times before. The ball itself is so good, not because of where he's trying to put it. Meaning, normally you want that ball in the air and you want someone on the air.
Yes, Bonilla connecting, getting it to D'Agostini. Oh, D'Agostini still on it. Yes, Bonilla off the bar! First gilt-edged opportunity of the match for either team.
I don't think he saw it. I don't believe in his own mind that he thought this ball was going to make its way to him. Clever ball here by Kaczewski to let that go. Most players want to try and slide this through for themselves and get real tricky with it. But a man who's got 9 assists knows exactly where everybody's going to be. And it's interesting, the form, the way that he has to stretch for it, his body just starts to come back a little bit at the end of it. Even
first time cross, and Ndema's there.
So we don't need you there anymore to be the best for this team. We now need you over here. And again, to just maintain that success, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And Trimnell
backing end, what could be a mistake in front of goal.
4-3-2-1. We're going to go down, and that's. I'll tell you what, the Syracuse fans want that Worldly to be the team in orange and blue because they saw one against Temple midweek that gave them a 2-1 loss with champs. In Syracuse, the 22 national champs. Nikola Alexic looks at his watch, the center official, blows his whistle, underway. Second half from Syracuse, no rain, sun, on. Edwards back to D'Agostini. He goes down in a heap. Alexic says no. It is only reviewable if the penalty is given. It was not given. Meinhardt in a quick transition. The transfer from Tulsa, 2-time American Offensive Player of the Year. Silla, nothing doing. Might fall to Duquesne, it does! Deflected and it's in! Flag is down! And how about that? From the sub from France, Arthur Duquesne. The quick transition the other way puts his team up 1-0, his first career college goal, and at a huge time.
We've seen an onside position. It was a great move on the other end by Syracuse. The little cut back across. That angle right there tells a very different story. That could have been a penalty. But on the clearance back out, watch him try and get back into an onside position. I'm not necessarily sure he is. If he is, it's because Booster Hobert in the middle of that back three keeps him back on. But the touch, we said the entire time, regardless of where you're at on the still in the midfield. And McKenna's gone back out to that right side as Silla started to fluctuate.
Kalukian spilled. Oh, past McKenna, looking for Richmond. Wickham spills it though. Now he goes hard at Richmond. And Alexic says he got the ball. Woo. Ventures from the sophomore. Surprisingly from Syracuse, first in the corner, first in the country at this category. Only 2. In swinger. Gibet got his head to it. Jeron Gibet rides a challenge out to Richmond. Still Richmond. Cuts it back. Opportunity for Silla. Oh! But a great block. Wow, Gabriel McKenna, we've been talking about him and Silla battling all day, and he just saved a goal.
As Silla has gone back out. This is the tactical change we just talked about. Richmond and Meinhardt come out. Silla fluctuates to the left, and now you still got a track, though.
The 1-goal game played short, back to Richmond. Over to Duquesne, the goal scorer. He clips it in back post. He's got an option back there, headed down. Potmar boy, flag up. The freshman from Senegal almost got his 3rd goal of the campaign, but no.
He can do it all. Let's be very clear about that. He can do it all, but notice as he just got such a tall center back, which is a mismatch.
Ooh, this may be an opportunity. Levesque picks it up. Charges, deflects out for a corner, and Potmar boy is slow getting up.
All day, whether it's been Vaselli, D'Agostini, Bonilla, all of these guys, they're having trouble, but this is what you want. You pick up the second ball, and then you start to continue to push forward. And also, when you win that first one, it's going to come out of that. You all of a sudden, you reset the field 40 yards out. Kacheski on the ball? Absolutely.
Meinhardt ridden out of play for a goal kick. Oh, I wish I could hear the music right now. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. ESPN music. Come back to that in a second. Nathan Richmond's trying to score. Sean Smart ahead of him. Richmond! Deflected, though, from the angle back here. If that was clean.
There is one better one, by the way. We'll get to that in a second.
Okay. Oh,
Mike
I
Noonan,
know where you're going.
very high on Nate Richmond. But the night that has been, oh yeah, Gunley, he's done very well for himself. You would never know that he has missed 3 matches. And
striding forward. Still Duquesne. Shoots it, save Wickham, still on it. Trying to get it back in the middle. Falls to Silla. Clemson's had. Wide.
That's some kind of ball from Guzman Silla. He is average just over 13 shots a game.
Silla, first time. Whew. See what he can do. The flag goes up. Urgency and the opportunity here. Played low, Levesque. Didn't make great contact. Still options here, though. Glenn clips it back into the mixer. Wig. And Smart will just get it out. Man, I thought Levesque was going to be able to put that. He's upset with himself, and you can see why.
The ball's perfect.
Nice combination play here. Baselli tackles in hard. Was it outside the box is the question. And a yellow is going to be brandished for the first time in the match. Gibet will get it.
16 separate fouls.
Gets it up, gets it down, it's in! Oh, what a beauty! And you can see why Vancouver took him in the 3rd round of the MLS Super Draft last year, but he said, hold up, I'm staying at Cuse, run it back one more time. His 2nd goal of the season.
Wants everybody to be smart on the restart. You just sit here, and there are times less is more. Just watch poetry in motion. The way he hits it. Perfect amount of pace. Up, around, down. He wears the armband for a reason. Leads from back, now to front.
Outswinging ball. Oh, our boy was there but could not put it on net. the middle of that 6-yard box. Loose! Oh! That was Lundegaard. Arrived at his feet, but quickly went up to alumni corner.
Service tonight from either side has been spot on. And he thought it was in. It's close.
Meinhard in some space. Does he give it a hit? Meinhard! Good save.
That's really the first time over the past couple of matches we've seen high quality from Alex Meinhard against the transfer. The idea behind him is just getting him better chances, and he catches it pretty true.
His compatriot in Jabay. Up top to Parrish. He'll take a shot. And he's asking for a deflection, not going to get it. Can't believe it.
Two separate sequences, by the way, where they've sat Okunlola deeper, so Nate Edwards stays with him, and then a really good job by Brandon Parrish coming out of the midfield. And they've isolated
this year, multiple last-minute goals, but not today. 1-1. They will split the spoils. Devin Kerr, your final thought of what we saw here today.
I'd like to tip the hat to both coaches. That was fun. I mean, those guys, they showed you why they are two of the best teams in the country. And while you don't have the goals that separates one winner and